Hello everybody, it's Steve from Middle Kingdom Fitness, coming to you courtesy of 99c.fit. Feeling a little bit awkward here because I forgot that I had the timer set for when I'm making regular training videos. I don't need it here for a resource video. So I thought I was going to start talking right away and had to wait 10 seconds for it. Today's topic is called ego lifting. Don't do it. This is another one of those learn from my mistake examples. And I'm not going to lie to you, I did this for maybe 25 years, possibly longer. But hopefully, you don't do what I did. It's another example of do what I say, not what I did. And I'm sorry if that comes off arrogant. It's not meant to be. I just hope that you don't make the same mistakes I have. And I hope that you can take my advice and avoid injuries and other issues related to ego lifting. First of all, what is ego lifting? Ego lifting is when you are trying to set a personal best every single lift, or you're trying to beat out your gym buddy or someone that you see on YouTube. And unfortunately, social media promotes it. People are always posting these videos of them lifting heavier and heavier. And more often than not, their technique is not good at all. Ego lifting comes into play when you're a power lifter and you want to get as strong as possible by any means necessary. But if you're trying to build or sculpt your body, lifting as heavy as you can really doesn't help in any way. In fact, it might defeat the purpose entirely. If you're trying to build muscles, you want to use proper form, you want to use proper pacing, you want to go up in a moderate pace, hold it, contract the muscle for 2 seconds perhaps, go back down for another 2 or 3, as slow as you can, fighting the weight, fighting gravity, not just going slowly. And that's how muscle is built. That's how it's torn down, that's how it's recovered, and that's how it grows. So don't get caught up in the ego lifting. And again, it's a lot easier said than done. When people find out you work out, invariably, what's the first question they ask you? Oh yeah? How much can you bench? So mainstream society fuels ego lifting. So does that mean never lift heavy? No, because you have to practice progressive overload, but you have to practice it in a controlled manner, proper technique, proper pacing. Does that mean never record the weight that you're lifting or make a video? Again, no. But the weight that you're lifting should be a guideline, something that reinforces that you are experiencing results with progressive overload. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know where to work out each week, so you do need to write it down. And you do need to try and lift heavier and heavier all the time, but in a gradual manner. For example, a lot of people will, when they're doing the bench press, they put on one plate and they bang out 10 to 12 reps. And then they put on 2 plates and then 3. I don't believe in that. I increase at much smaller increments, 5 or 10 pounds each set. Because it's about keeping the muscle engaged. It's not about overburdening it to the point where it causes injury. As Kai Green says, it's all about the contraction. It's not about the weight. Now, if you're a weightlifter, it is about the weight, but I'm coming to you as someone who's trying to be like a bodybuilder. So hopefully you can take this at face value and understand that how much you lift is not as important as how effectively you lift. Stay positive, stay strong.